going on, guys? Dan here. Hope everybody is doing well as always. So I'm just out driving. I went to pick up a ice box for my boat because fishing and all that, it's fantastic. And I was just driving past this 4-wheel drive on the side of the road, and on the back of it there was this big decal, and it said COVID can't stop the waves, right? And it had a big picture of a dude surfing on a board and whatnot, because I live in a beach area. But it really got me thinking. It got me thinking about how we're all living our lives at the moment, and it actually made me a little bit sad, really, because what that meant to me was, look, COVID can't stop the waves. COVID will not stop the world turning. COVID will not stop the ocean tides. The only thing COVID is stopping is our minds, right? The fear that's inside all of us. I feel it, like, I'll admit it. COVID's something I don't want to catch. But is it any real way to live in fear? Time will not stop for COVID. Time is passing. Like, so much time has been lost. My children's schooling, their ability to socialize, their development, my own development, our own personal mental health. All of these things have suffered so immensely over the fear of this virus. I think, truthfully, now is the time to step out of the fear. And it's the exact same fear that's stopping us from living our limited lives. Guys, we have limited lives. We cannot live in the fear of losing it to a damn virus, because we are giving away our life to this virus. And man, that's so sad. It's so sad what's going on. This is time that we will never regain. The time that we allowed ourselves to feel this fear, lock ourselves in our houses, hide our faces from the world, not talk to thy neighbor because thy neighbor might have a virus. Man, I get it, right? This thing is no joke. It can kill you. But what is the point in life if you're not living it? You see what I'm getting at? What is the point in life if you're not living it? COVID cannot stop the waves. COVID will not stop the world from turning. COVID will not stop the ocean tides. The only thing COVID's stopping is us. Our lives, our limited lives. We're giving it away to fear, to a virus. And it's the same thing with most of us in our businesses, right? It's the exact same fear that we feel that prevents us from taking the necessary steps in our lives to improve them. I get it, right? Money is hard to come by and it's easy to spend. So you don't want to make investments that are poor investments, poor decisions. But the thing is, you can't make no investment. If you even have the slightest inkling inside of your soul that makes you want to go out and build a business, that if you just feel the smallest pull towards creating a better life for yourself, you need to do it. In fact, you owe it to yourself to go out and try. Because I tell you right now, regret, living a life full of fear, coming to the end of that life, because we are limited, guys. You must realize we will die one day. It is inevitable. And if you get to that point in your life where, it's your final days, your final moments, and you have regrets because you let the fear rule your decisions, make your decisions for you, it's a soul killer, right? It's a soul killer. So what I'm saying is, we can't allow anything to stop us. No COVID, no fear of losing money to make poor decisions. The only way you get good at making good investments and good decisions is making poor ones, right? In my time, I've made so many poor decisions based off emotional indicators, right? Because it's like making sales, we're all emotional beings. And when you're presented with an opportunity, right, or an offer from a salesperson, They know exactly how to pull on those emotional strings. And I've made many poor decisions in my time. But you know what? I don't make those poor decisions anymore. I make all of my decisions based off data points. And the only reason I am capable of doing such a thing is because I made poor decisions. It's the same thing with anything in business, right? You might get into a business and that business is more than capable of giving you your wildest dreams. But you make the wrong decisions inside of that business. These are called failures, where you need to create turning points. You need to pivot inside of them, understand why you failed, and make maneuvers to ensure that you don't next time. Right? It's the same thing with making a decision to invest in a program or invest in a business model that has the potential. Ooh, sorry guys. That has the potential to free you from your fear. That's what it is at the end of the day, guys. We must be freed from our fear, because regret will kill souls. It is the murderer of all dreams. Anyway, guys, I just saw that. I'm gonna have to go now because it's a little dangerous driving like this. But I just saw that decal on the back of that car, and it prompted me to just switch on my phone and make this video. Because it's right. COVID will not stop the waves. COVID will not stop nature. Nature does not care about this. Time is part of nature. Time will pass regardless of our fear. It's time to step out of our fear and regain our lives. In every aspect of the word regain. Regain our lives, regain our freedom, regain our competence, regain everything. We only have one life. Let's not live it in fear, guys. Alright, I'll talk to you all soon. You all have a great day. Step out of the fear.